Welcome to our channel. Today, we are diving deep into a fascinating tale that intertwines history, economics, and the intriguing world of collectibles, revealing how a humble dollar bill from 1891 has become a staggering $387 million treasure due to a cascade of errors and mistakes that have elevated its worth to astronomical heights. This story is not just about currency but rather a captivating exploration of human oversight, the beauty of rarity, and the unpredictable nature of value. Imagine a time when the United States was just starting to shape its identity and economy, and the dollar bill, a simple piece of paper representing monetary exchange, was still evolving. Fast forward to today, and that same dollar, because of a series of unfortunate printing errors, is now at the center of a whirlwind of collectors and investors vying for a piece of history. But how did this transformation occur, and what were the specific errors that propelled this piece of currency into the millionaires' club? The $1,891 bill, part of the Silver Certificate series, was printed during a time when the United States was in a state of monetary transformation. The government was backing money with silver, which made it particularly interesting to collectors and historians alike. Yet, the true story of this dollar begins with a series of printing errors, some of which may seem trivial at first glance but had monumental implications. One of the fundamental mistakes lies in the misalignment of printing plates, which can make a bill not just rare but strikingly unique. This misalignment resulted in double printing that created a ghosting effect, giving the dollar an ethereal quality that distinguishes it from all other currency printed during its era. Collectors have a term for these anomalies; they call them printing varieties. The rarity of these types of errors can drastically increase a bill's value, with some enthusiasts willing to pay a premium simply for the story behind the mistake. On top of that, the 1891 Silver Certificate featured a design that showcased a striking image of Martha Washington on the front, a unique aspect that set it apart from other bills predominantly featuring male figures. This particular choice sparked discussions not only about the art of currency design but also about women's role in history. Their historical significance adds another layer of value to the dollar. When you consider that this bill hails from a time when women were just beginning to assert their place in society, it reflects the societal change sweeping through the nation. It is not merely a dollar; to collectors, it serves as a time capsule capturing the sentiments and beliefs of a bygone era. Yet, while the $1,891 is visually appealing and historically significant, its rise to extreme valuation can largely be attributed to another critical error: its scarcity. Quite simply, not many of these bills made it into circulation. The government printed them based on projected demand, which often fell short of actual use, resulting in limited quantities making their way into the hands of the public. Over time, wear and tear naturally diminished the numbers as old currency was retired from circulation and destroyed. As such, each surviving example automatically becomes more valuable. Combine this with the errors mentioned above, and we have a truly unique piece of currency that captures the heart of both history and rarity. But the allure of this bill doesn't stop there. Its monetary worth has been continually assessed and reassessed in the marketplace. In the age of online auctions and collectible platforms, rare bills can fetch prices unimaginable only a few decades ago. When collectors discover a bill with a unique characteristic, they often utilize grading services to evaluate its condition, which further impacts its value. A bill that is in mint condition with printing anomalies, limited circulation, and historical significance could easily be tendered in the millions, contributing to the fascinating world of high-stakes collectibles. A particular point to consider is the psychology of collectors. The world of collecting is driven by personal passions and the thrill of the hunt, creating an environment where prices can escalate dramatically based on demand alone. When news circulates that an $1,891 has been discovered, the excitement is palpable. This particular phenomenon often leads to bidding wars in auction houses where prices soar well beyond initial estimates. This speculative aspect makes even errors and imperfections highly sought after, as collectors strive to complete their collections with one-of-a-kind pieces. Additionally, the concept of value rooted in mistakes reflects broader economic principles. Take, for instance, the idea of scarcity equals value. The more mundane or abundant an item is, the less likely it is to hold value. Yet, with the errors inherent in the $1,891, we get a tangible embodiment of this principle. It raises the question, can mistakes truly be valuable? The answer, in the case of this unique bill, is a resounding yes. As we tread further into the narrative of the $1,891, we must also recognize its role in a larger conversation about the history of currency and its evolution. The dollar has undergone transformations that mirror significant economic shifts throughout the history of the United States. From the gold rush to the Great Depression, the dollar has been a vessel carrying the stories of its time. Collectors do not just admire these bills for their aesthetics or even their financial worth, they engage with the legacy behind them. An $1,891 with errors is a connection to an extraordinary period in the nation's history. It's a reminder of the challenges faced by those who came before us and an artifact that encapsulates the trials of shaping a nation's identity. In a way, owning an error-laden $1,891 is akin to possessing a fragment of history. It conveys a sense of stewardship to the past and a bridge to the future. There's a tremendous emotional appeal tied to such collectibles. It fuels a passion among collectors that transcends mere monetary investment. The thrill of finding a bill with a rare error or the power of storytelling becomes intertwined with each piece of currency, creating a rich tapestry of connection between the past, present, and future. As we explore the different dimensions of this dollar bill's value, it becomes increasingly apparent that errors can be embraced not as flaws but as unique traits that illustrate the inherent imperfections of humanity. When considering the collectible marketplace, it's not just about owning artifacts, it's about understanding the history they represent, the societal exchanges they illuminate, and the economic forces that govern pricing. This understanding only adds to the value of an $1,891, making it not just a dollar but a symbol of human experience. In closing, the story of the $1,891 and its extraordinary valuation is rooted in a rich fabric of errors, societal changes, and the unpredictable nature of collectability itself. Every misprint, every misalignment, and every unique design decision contributes to an object of value shaped by a kaleidoscope of factors that include rarity, historical significance, and collectors' psychology. As collectors, investors, or even casual observers, we are reminded that sometimes, the most valuable things come from the most unexpected places, be it through human error or the unpredictability of time. The journey of this humble dollar reminds us that history is alive and vibrant in our modern world, and every misstep carries a story worth telling. Join us as we explore further fascinating tales that blur the lines between the ordinary and the extraordinary, revealing the hidden narratives that shape our understanding of value in the collectibles market. We appreciate your presence on this journey through time. Stay tuned for more riveting discussions where we uncover the captivating stories that live behind every artifact, reminding us that our past is never far behind. We hope you've enjoyed this journey into the world of collectibles and the remarkable stories behind the dollar coin that transformed mistakes into a treasure worth $387 million. Join us next time for more captivating discussions, eye-opening explorations of history, and the incredible tales that make our world so fascinating. Thank you for being part of this adventure. We appreciate your interest in the riveting stories that encourage us to delve deeper into the past and connect with our shared human experience. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video, and subscribe for more exciting content as we continue to uncover the hidden gems throughout history and engage with the extraordinary tales that shape our understanding of value in today's world. Stay tuned for more thrilling discoveries, and together, let's keep celebrating the narratives that enrich our lives and our understanding of the world we inhabit. Next, we're embarking on an exciting journey through time to uncover the fascinating story of the 1887 $1 coin, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that has transcended its original role as a medium of exchange to become a sensational collectible valued at a staggering $379 million. All due to a unique combination of errors and mistakes that have contributed to its extraordinary worth. You may wonder how a single coin could reach such astronomical heights, but this is a tale steeped in history, scarcity, and the unexpected turns taken in the world of numismatics, the study and collection of currency. Our exploration will reveal the gripping narrative of the 1887 $1 coin, delving deep into the series of production issues that created a perfect storm of rarity and desirability, catapulting it into the realm of high-value collectibles. To truly grasp the monumental valuation of this coin, we must first set the stage by considering the context in which it was produced. The late 19th century was a time of immense change in the United States, characterized by rapid industrialization and a growing economy that demanded new forms of money. It was during this transformational decade that the mints were churning out various coins to meet the public's increasing demand for hard currency. However, as with any mass production process, the potential for error is ever present, and the 1887 $1 coin is a perfect example of how manufacturing mistakes can morph into hugely valuable collectibles. The first set of issues arose during the minting process. At the time, there were numerous mints across the United States responsible for producing coins, each employing its own methods and technologies, which occasionally led to inconsistencies. The 1887 $1 coin, part of the Seated Liberty series, was produced in an era when coin designs were intricate, and the engravers worked meticulously to create coins that would endure through time. However, during this specific production run, a unique error occurred that would later send collectors into a frenzy. One such error was the possibility of die clashes, where the dies used to impress the designs onto the coin became misaligned or damaged during the minting process, resulting in unusual features on the coin's surface that were not intended by the engravers. Die clashes can introduce unexpected elements, such as partial images or altered inscriptions, making a coin highly collectible because these characteristics are often unique to specific coins, providing an opportunity for avid collectors to acquire pieces that stand apart from the standard issue releases. Not to mention, the minute details matter significantly in numismatics, and a coin exhibiting such an error takes on a narrative of its own, enhancing its desirability in the market. Another fascinating error associated with the 1887 $1 coin is the issue of overpolishing. In an effort to maintain quality and ensure the intricate designs remain sharp and clear, the mint workers sometimes polished the dies excessively. While polishing is generally advantageous, excessive work can lead to the distortion of the finer details on the coin. As a result, this can alter the very design meant to be presented, inadvertently creating a new version of the coin that holds significant appeal among collectors searching for abnormalities. These overpolished coins become cherished yet rare artifacts that intrigue collectors, adding to the overall narrative of this particular $1,887. Additionally, we should consider the minting process's engravings. Engravers employed various techniques, and sometimes, due to the intricacies of metal flow during minting, coins could emerge with unexpected features like doubled letters or images. The 1887 $1 coin is believed to exhibit some of these doubling effects, which occur when the die strikes the coin multiple times in a slightly misaligned manner. Such anomalies are incredibly sought after among collectors because they represent a flaw that is both visually striking and representative of a unique production error that adds to the rich history behind the coin. As collectors examine these details, they can identify specific coins that showcase these errors and appreciate their value based on those unique characteristics. The more pronounced and visible the error, the more valuable the coin can become. Over the years, the presence of signs of wear and the subsequent attempts to retain the condition of these coins have also influenced their value. Coins that circulate and change hands multiple times often exhibit signs of wear, which can significantly reduce their market value. However, when a piece from 1887 remains in pristine condition, often referred to as mint state, its value skyrockets due to its rarity. A small percentage of coins surviving in untouched and original quality can demand immense sums at auction, while those with noticeable wear may still hold significant value but lack the same intensity. In this way, the condition of the 1887 $1 coin plays a pivotal role in determining its place in the market, with collectors and investors always on the lookout for pieces that have retained their sharp details and original luster, a true thrill for anyone involved in numismatics. Scarceness and demand drive the value of collectibles, and in the case of the 1887 $1 coin, the stars aligned perfectly. One significant reason for the immense valuation of this coin is simply that very few examples have survived to the present day, resulting in a collector's paradise where demand far outpaces the available supply. Over the decades, many of these coins have either been lost to time, worn down beyond recognition, or removed from the market, further compounding their rarity and contributing to their skyrocketing value. Coin dealers and collectors frequently assess the market to gauge the availability of such rare pieces, leading to excitement and anticipation when a rare 1887 $1 coin surfaces. The unusual errors, combined with its limited supply, create perfect conditions for heightened competition among collectors and investors, ultimately inflating its worth to ever more staggering numbers. Of course, the world of coin collecting is driven by more than just rarity and manufacturing errors. A deep and passionate community fuels the desire for coins like the $1,887, with enthusiasts and collectors developing tastes and preferences. These factors can often lead to sudden surges in demand when a particular coin garners attention through media or high-profile sales. This phenomenon is exemplified by auction houses that often serve as battlegrounds for collectors seeking the ultimate prize. When a well-preserved example of the 1887 $1 coin comes up for auction, it resembles a gilded relic of an era long gone, and the thrill of bidding on such a unique piece ignites fierce competition. This dynamic among collectors reflects the complexities of human interest and the emotional ties individuals form around their collections. The sheer excitement surrounding bidding wars can drive prices to unprecedented heights, and in this context, it is worth noting how even a modest coin like the $1,887 has captured the imagination of investors and collectors alike, resulting in outrageous valuations that exceed all expectations. Another aspect propelling the 1887 $1 coin's desirability is its backdrop and significance in American history. Coins are artifacts depicting a nation's story, and the $1,887 represents a specific point in time when the U.S. was establishing itself as a growing economic power. The artistic design, as well as the nuances of the era, create connections that enthrall collectors. The seated Liberty design was an emblem of a nation struggling to unify and elevate the value of its currency, providing deeper meaning to the coin as it gains its place in American history. Engaging with history through collectibles creates a profound sense of connection, allowing collectors to feel as though they are holding a piece of the past in their hands, a sentiment that dramatically enhances the allure and potential value of a coin like the 1887 $1 piece. It's also crucial to consider how community dynamics shape the environment surrounding collectibles. Within the numismatic community, there exists an intricate web of relationships, knowledge sharing, mentorship, and excitement that inflates the atmosphere surrounding coins like the 1887 $1. Group collecting activities, forums, and clubs dedicated to the pursuit of such treasures allow enthusiasts to exchange ideas and information that can further foster interest and investment in particular coins. This communal aspect contributes to the overall appreciation for the $1,887 coin, creating a buzz that can carry the market forward and influence perceptions of value, especially when new discoveries or exciting auction results emerge. In conclusion, the mesmerizing story of the 1887 $1 coin is an incredible journey that encompasses artistic integrity amidst production errors, historical significance, unparalleled rarity, and the passionate extended community passionate about numismatics. Every manufacturing mistake fuels the coin's narrative, breathing life into a piece of currency that has transformed from functional exchange into a coveted symbol of wealth worth an astonishing $379 million. Participate in the exceptional dialogue surrounding valuable collectibles, as the allure of such items serves as a reminder of the hidden narratives that reside within every coin, brick and mortar, artifacts of humanity calling to be explored, understood, and cherished. The journey of the 1887 $1 coin is not just one of value, it is a captivating tribute celebrating history, craftsmanship, human oversight,